So... Hmm. I can save a little bit money making them myself. I feel that it's better use my time to go to Ironforge to be doing this, because it's just a straight shot and it's smaller distance. I'm not sure what's happening. Given that's the case, it's better off buying them myself. I have made money. Some things have sold over here. Not much, but some things have sold. So I'm not entirely up shit's creek here. That's where some of these little juice things taste different or off. It's not like they're out of date or something. I say checking. People in the guild have a much better sleep schedule than me. So when those guards get into combat, do they switch to a sword or do they try and beat you with a lantern? Be nice if it did fire damage. Like more like physical fire. Here, I'm just gonna take this headset off so I can do some bodily harm to this juice carton without doing it right in your ears. you I am recording. Paladin.
What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground. Seems I don't really need any more course grinding stones, as I'm currently limited by the amount of bronze I have. But, So will the green start turning grey, or will the yellow start turning green first? Discover these. Wait, were they in a guild a moment ago? Thought they weren't. But I think I was just staring at the pop-up tag in the bottom right, rather than where their class is, than anything else. Made some boots without a level. It's the issue of doing a yellow rather than an orange. Oh wow, I really went a ton without a level. Fuck. One sec. 1, 2. You know, even with like, how do I say this without sounding stupid? When I first started watching Kamen Rider, I ended up looking at stuff on the wiki, and I knew the actor for Tachibana was dead. He died in like 95, I think. And can I shunt that over system? There we go. Sorry, guy went offline and online, and it shows his full name. So I feel like I should edit that out. But anyway, when I first started getting into Kamen Rider, I knew the actor was dead, and you know his and all this. But as I watched the series, I I really grew to like the character and just you know the actor. So now that I've like finished with Stronger. Basically his final time in Kamen Rider. He does appear in a special for Skyrider, and he does appear in um, an animated um, Kamen Rider show. There's like a super deformed thing that's completely non-canon, and he's the only person to reprise their role for it. Only person. And I'm actually gutted that he's no longer in the show. I'm actually upset about it. I'm upset that he's gone. I already knew he was, but now it's hit me like a freight train, you know? I ended up being a big fan of him and his character, you know? So it's just, now it's getting to me, you know? I'm just gonna auction these now because I need to clear my inventory. I'm gonna put off putting an else up to later. Oh Jesus! There's no way to work that. But oh, that glitched. But yeah, I just really sad that's the end of Old Man, you know? That's what the character we scored in subtitles was frequently called. Only this here? But yeah, according to subtitles, that's what the characters were frequently calling him. And, yeah.
Light be with you.
So yeah, just like I already knew he was gone. I already knew like he left the show. Then I already knew that he died, but suddenly now it just hits. Once I started watching the show more, it just hit me like a fucking freight train. You know, sort of grieving an actor dead before I was even born. One, two, three. Grieving an actor that was dead for 2 decades. You know. Mm. Anyway. Okay, I think I've done enough. I think I actually might leave it this here. We've made some progress there today, folks. We're just done with Duskwood. We got Morbin Fell dead. We have Vladimorph left to do, and Stitches. Wait, you know what? Let's head back there, turn this missing diplomat quest in, and then we'll go from there. Test of Righteousness Dungeon. Oh. "20 plague spreaders."
Need help? Be careful.
Wait, what? Okay, that's insane. Apparently there's a character song in for Kamen Rider Amazon for Tachibana Tobe. And it's actually sung by, or it's performed by, two people, one of which is the guy who plays Tachibana, Kishi Kobayashi. That's insane. I'd never seen it. Oriwa Tachibana Tobe. ORE space WA space TACHIBANA space TOBEI. But yeah, that's from Amazon. There's two different Amazons. I think it's Amazon and Amazons. Amazons is barely any connection to Amazon. It takes like the rider design, and like the original Amazon was like a frenzy animal, and they have a similar kind of thing. Like he would like latch onto his opponents and like rip their arm off, bite it off or something. They would do the same thing, but they also lost to eat humans. He doesn't. He was just a wild man. So yeah, there's great differences, and but it's also a show with the greatest support cast member. Greatest support cast member. Dude is part of support cast, and he's honestly the biggest bro of the support cast. He's he's the guy in the glasses. Guy in the glasses. He's fucking awesome. Um, at one stage, he's after getting like mauled by one of the monsters. It has like pincers, and it's like after stabbing it into his gut and like pincering around in it. He still gets into his van and tries to drive after one of them, and like shoot out the window. Later on, he gets pinned down by like ant people, and they're like chewing on him. He like pushes one off, shoots it, and then like snipes the sprinklers to set off the sprinkler system to kill the rest of them. He doesn't get the one above him. He gets the one on the floor above that, like he's in a stairwell. Later on, remember I was saying the spider one? It was like it was a spider monster like messing him up. There's a huge showdown. He puts his fucking hand on one, holding it back while shooting someone else. And he's a fantastic. He's like the best part of what I've seen. I've seen season 1 and season 2. Haven't gotten to see the movie, and honestly, he's the best fucking part of him. The season 2 was so weak. It was really weak, but he was still a standout part of it. He was still the best part of it. Has that been actively updated, the marker on the map? Oh god, that hurts. Never mind. Ooh, I feel sick.
What can I do for you?
Ooh. But yeah, it's oh, excuse me. But yeah, he was a really cool character. Because he's just random support cast member, but here he is kicking ass. When he gets his shine, he got to kick ass, and I don't think he said too much, but he didn't need to, you know? He was... all I'm saying is the dude was just cool. I liked him. Be careful out there, Gorik. I know Trias was the one to send you here, but that doesn't mean there isn't an lurking out in the woods that can cause you some trouble. Especially with you investigating their fires.
Go with honor, friend.
Back and safe and sound. Couldn't ask for much more than that, could you? Well, let's see what we have here. It looks pretty official as far as any of the files documents I've seen. But it could be a dupe just to throw you off track of whatever it is you're looking for.
Light bless you.
Wow, this looks way too complicated to be something to just lead you astray. Shouldn't even be looking at this stuff. Take it to Trias. He'll be able to make sense of it, and don't let anyone get in your way. This is bigger than me. It might even be bigger than him, but we'll see. And do me a favor, Gork. Don't tell anyone I helped you. My superiors found out that I knew about any of this and didn't share it with them. They'll probably hang me.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, sure. Hey, dude, superiors. You should know he's not sharing this information with you. Look, I'm just trying to stave off a future demon cultist.
What can I do for you?
Don't want to be going anywhere quickly now, will we?
Farewell.
The letters on this note seem to flicker and dance across the surface. It's possible to glean meaning from them. Alright. Ugh. I'm gonna hate editing this shit. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Mm. 5 stalkers. Fist was successful in switching the guard roster for the tunnel shifts that evening. Due to some unforeseen efforts by some of the citizens, Stormwind, Targ was able to flee the scene before we could capture him. We'll plan for such contingencies.
You need something?
And, I see you're back in one piece. We both know you're not here for cheese, so let's cut out the pleasantries. Was back as any help, or have you even left for Duskwood yet?
See you around.
Yeah, this is an interesting read. Your organ and delivery was smart to bring me in on this. Seems that Fias have been trying pretty hard to complete this plan of theirs. What's this? A fist? That's a familiar name.
Have a good one.
Yeah, now that I think about it. Dashell something. What's his name? Fist. Dashell Stone Fist. They call him Fist in some circles, probably on account that he likes to get in brawls. You can find him in Old Town usually, right smack dab in the center of it. Go talk to him if you have to. Use a sword or something heavy and blunt to persuade him to open up some. Don't hesitate. If he's in this deep as these papers suggest, he's not going to give you any information willingly. What's your surname? Turner. Ah, yeah, so the husband by the auction house. Can't actually do anything for him. The Paladin quest I currently have is a dungeon quest. It's sending me to a guy in Ironforge, but I think that's going to send me to Shadowfang. So, which is a hell of a journey at this level. But I'll probably chat with a guildie and see if they will give me a hand. They probably will. What? You come into me alley and ask questions about me personal business. Business which you obviously have nothing to do with.
Watch, get her back.
Yeah, you're obviously not the smartest person because I'm in Stormwind. But you're about to be one of the dumbest to never leave. Have you met me friends? Oh, shit. Accidentally, I hit the wrong key. I saw, oh, it's a left ability. Let's hit left on the keypad. Yeah, I am pretty dumb. You know, I'm a little bit retarded. I wonder how it would feel to be full heal. Okay, enough fighting. No one else needs to get hurt. Your friends are dead. You know, I wonder... it's okay, boys. Back off. You've done enough. Meet up with you later. In hell. Imagine being... Stonefist, they're not getting up. You got them killed. You should have just answered my questions. You know, imagine being in a fight with someone and you're trying their damnedest to kill them, and they take the time to stop and loot your friend's pockets, put it in their backpacks. They kill another one, and then loot it again, like, just right in front of you. Like, imagine how you'd feel. So, you came to me for a reason. What is it you need? So, yeah, I know something about that meeting at Adelstead. Happened a few weeks back, I think. I didn't really have any part in it. My part was done when Palanai failed. Damn adventures. The guy we got on the inside for Plan B came out of Menito. Guy called Slim. That's all I know regarding their backup plan. I just slide right out of it. Look, I don't do voices really. I have great difficulty sustaining an accent. That's my issue. Or remembering, like, what the fuck did I even do, you know? Remember doing, you know, like, screwing up my face a weird way and end up sounding like Nixon. Could never do it again. Like doing a half-assed Nixon impression. Could never figure out what way I even did it.
Greetings.
Good to see you still alive, Gorik. So when will that show then, huh? I've been reading up on this plan of theirs, and although it doesn't state the name of the diplomat they're after, it does talk about this Plan B they enacted after failing on their first attempt to capture him. The Slim that Deschelle mentioned doesn't have any other name written here, but if you say he's in Menethil, then that's a start.
Be careful.
A contact of mine retired in the Wetlands at the harbour city of Menethil. He should be willing to help you on your word alone if you tell him you're working for me. His name is Mikkel. He mentioned becoming a bartender before leaving Stormwind a few years ago. Speak to him, find the Slim, and find out if there's anything to know about this kidnapped diplomat. We need to find out where they've taken him, or at least who he is. Doc doesn't mention anything about their plans after he's captured.
For the Alliance.
We can keep pushing. I'll swing up. To Ironforge, progress the test of righteousness, and see if that leads into the other quests. This seems to be done out differently. Like when I was doing it previously, it I got sent up to the dude, but didn't have to go defend any farm or anything like that. I just got sent up to the dude. Hey, you're level 20. Go get some Pally gear. And that was it. It does feel like some stuff has been restructured, you know? I don't know. Or maybe, you know, what I did was the restructured version. I have no idea. see. Sorry for all my common writer rants. It's just I like the series, and it's just so when they flub up, it annoys me. Like again, they just sell tackle. The way characters talk about her makes her sound like she's a stalwart ally of Ryder, but she loses most fights, and it gets really annoying because they keep acting as if she's anyway worthwhile when she isn't. You know. So it's a little annoying. Like, I've no issue with her losing fights, but she doesn't sell them well. She doesn't sell it that she's a worthy ally. She doesn't sell it that she's, anything to write home about. She just ends up coming off as a burden. And I really liked Tachibana, but they were clearly trying to experiment with him for the last few seasons before he left, or they stopped using the character, and yeah, they're clearly experimenting with it. One, two. So, just talk to the guy out here. Jordan Stillwell.
Greetings.
Good day, Gorak. The light is with you, I trust. What's that? You were sent by Dotorian. My wife, how is she? I knew there was going to be trouble if I left. Please tell me she's... Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad that she's safe. Advised for her to tread along before the East attacks, but now the King's advisors cannot deny it. What else did Dotorian have to say? You're the one that was sent to protect my wife. Then I thank you again, Gorak. Couldn't think of a better test of valor than that.
For the Alliance.
I would reward you if you'd be willing to accept such a thing. Don't misunderstand me. My generosity is dependent on how much help you can be. But I see us both benefiting greatly from such an alliance. I'll craft you a weapon worthy of what you've accomplished, symbol of paladinhood and the light. But you must gather the items I need to craft it. I've already started taking notes on the items. It just requires someone brave and skilled enough to recover them. What do you say, Paladin? Using Jordan's weapon notes, find some whitestone oak lumber, Baylor's refined ore shipment, Jordan's smithing hammer, and a core gem. Return them to Jordan Stillwell in
Be
Ironforge.
careful. King's honor, friend.
The items you're seeking will be difficult to acquire, but I assure you, the weapon I will craft for you will be worth the effort. It will be my finest work to date, and only a small payment for the service you've done me.
Go with honor, friend.
I don't remember ever having to protect a wife on Palanai. Or did I? I just remember being sent here to make this. Gorak, before going any further, let me thank you again for everything you've done for my wife and I. You saved her life, and for that I owe you far more than it could possibly repay. Paying 100 lives. She's everything to me. If she would have died, well, I don't know what I'd have done. Here's a list of things you will need if I'm going to forge a holy weapon for you. I put them in order of what I thought was easiest to hardest, but that makes it simpler for you. Some good whitestone oak. Before it was taken down, the mines below Moonbrook in Westfall had an abundance of the lumber. They used it in the construction of some of the more important lattices and tools because of its resistance to heat and pressure. It was brought down there after being shipped from overseas somewhere. It's a rare wood that's plenty strong enough to be used in the crafting of your weapon. If there's any left in the mines, then the goblin woodcarvers would have it. Refined ore. There's a dwarf in Talsamar, a smith I trained with for some time named Baylor Stonehand. He makes a very special ally that I think would be perfect for your weapon. I expected a shipment of the ally to arrive while it's in Ironforge, but I've yet to hear word from him. Find him and check on the shipment. And if he's no longer in Loch Modan, then I'll at least know what's happened to my old teacher. Smithing hammer. Before the coming of the plague and Arthur's betrayal, I lived in a town called Pyrewood, deep within the beautiful forest of Silverpine. forest is nearly as beautiful as it once was, and the keep where I learned the secret of steel has long since become corrupt and foul, overrun with creatures of unimaginable evil. When my wife and I made our escape from what is now called Shadowfang Keep with some of our most precious possessions. Among them, the smithing hammer my father gave me. I doubted it in my youth, but he always told me the hammer was enchanted. The last reminder I had of him before he was killed by the scourge. Bring me my hammer, Gorik, so I may use it as a focus for my passion. If it is indeed enchanted, then it will only aid us both. I left it in the stables, in the main courtyard to keep. Those creatures there have taken up smithing themselves. Expected it to still be there, lying there among them. Core gem. From the tales I've been told, the gems are used by some spellcasters to hold energy for their magics, making them even deadlier. Night Elf I once helped, Tundris Widow Weaver, can tell you more since you'll be speaking on my behalf. I believe one of the gems stored energies could be used in your weapon's creation. When we last spoke, Tundris was in Orbadine, a town deep within Darkshore, the corrupted forest that dots the coast underneath the shadow of the Night Elf homeland. So this is going to send you to East, Shadowfang Keep, and Dead Mines, if not further. So let's check for sure. Okay, actually, before I start checking, I'm going to run back to the Flight Master. Run back to the Flight Master and start flying up to Wetlands. Personally, I would hate like a little hole like that under my stairs. It's kind of cool, but anyone could be hiding there, and it gives them an opportunity to backstab. You'd want kind of like a trap hidden there, so if anyone does try to hide there, you can just flare the trap before you come out. Of course, it's probably going to be a case of, you know, cats resting on your car's engine in the winter. So, probably end up cooking a poor random animal.
What's on your mind? Say it, Trap.
Okay. So test of righteousness. So the white stone oak lumber is dropped by the goblin wood workers inside the Den Mine's mass making room. Jordan's refined ore shipment. You need to do an additional quest from Baylor Stonehand inside Talsamar. Jordan's spinning hammer. There's nothing extra needed. You just go into Shadowfang's Keep stables. And then the purified core gem. You do have to actually go into Black Fathom Deeps, but you can get it off your second or third Wraith Tail, usually. So, okay. Although someone sent claiming it's Black Fathom Naga, not Wraith Tail. So yeah, you do have to go into Shadowfang Keep, Dead Mines, and Shadowfang Keep, Dead Mines, and Black Fathom Deeps but it is barely inside the ladder. Um, Still, you would probably want a group for it. The ore shipment seems to be the only one that doesn't require you to do a dungeon. Requires you do another quest, but that's it. And as does the core fragment one, or the core gem one.
You need something?
Welcome, 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 Gorik. Good of you to join us. Perhaps a nail today, or some mutton. Name your pledge and I'll see to it that you're taken care of. My name is Mikhail and I look forward to serving you. What's that, Tress? Keep your voice down, my friend. This is something for the whole tavern to hear about.
See you around.
Seeing Elling sent you here. Well then, Hospitality Express is now tenfold. And you need just ask. I'll do my best to aid you. Slim, you say? Not sure as, the name sounds familiar. Keep my eyes out for him. Don't look now, Gorik. But the gentleman over by the exit is looking over here. He's listening to a conversation a little too intently if you catch my meaning. If I were you, I'll do what you can to subdue him before he makes a break for the door.
Have a good one.
I'm cursed for... Oh, it's on now. I bet you thought I'll be alone, too. Sorry, what was that? You are alone. I need to stop resealing when I don't need to. Okay, okay. I'm gonna get it all violent. I'll talk. I'll talk. I have a few notes from the job back at my place. I'll get them to meet you back at the inn. I don't believe... Oh, I didn't have a choice there.
What can I do?
Got him, huh? Good for you. I'm surprised though, Slim. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd miss the excitement of some of the more devious underground activities. I guess old habits die hard. I mentioned that to Elwing. He'll probably try and get me back to come back to Stormwind if he heard I missed the action. Glad I could at least be of a little service to you while we were in Manitou. Need anything else? Just ask.
Safe travels. Can I help you?
The Fives didn't pay me well enough to die for the cause. They took the king. Yeah, the King Stormwind, not some lowly diplomat. He was on the way to Terramore to meet with Jaina Prowmore. It was a big deal apparently and a big secret. But it's not just the Fives that are involved. They're working with someone. I think they knew this was bigger than them. My part was just to get their man on board the king's ship while it was in the harbour. The guy's name was Hendel. That's all I know, I swear.
You need something?
The king. I mean, the king. The real king. Are you joking? You didn't mention you were looking for the king's kidnappers? Didn't even hear he was missing. That would explain his son being crowned some. I'll send word to Elling right away. Want to know you're on the trail. Would never guess Jan would sell out Stormwind for some lousy coin. Even rogues got to have honor when it comes to some things. Key now is find this Hendel. I think I can help with that.
Have a good one.
Beginning of every month, the Coltirus Marines get paid. Usually leave Terramore for somewhere else. A lot of them come here to womanize, carouse, and just have a good time. One of those groups I would consider regulars here at the tavern. and we've just Hendo's among them. Commander Samal in Terramore will be able to help you find him if Hendo's still stationed there. He's completely go to Brownmore, but if you drop Elling's name, he should help you out discreetly.
See you around.
I don't fully remember, but I think Elling is Ealing is X SI7. I think I might leave this here. I need to go do some editing, and get some sleep. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. That is what it's there for. But until then, don't think there's anything else to say. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. It does help the channel out. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy, and helps other people find my work, you know? And if more people find my work, that boosts my ratings further, and, you know, it's a good feedback cycle, you know? So, it would be nice. Till then, folks.